Right. Got everything I need for tonight, I think. Let me just check my list. New grappling hooks, smoke pellets, materials for the costume. Yep, I am good. Time to start heading home. Gonna be a cool one tonight, I think, and... Oh, hello there. Do you want something? You certainly seem to want my attention given the way you're pointing that gun at me. Oh, are you a mugger? Very cool. Though not the most rewarding career choice I often find. Who are you mugging, anyway? Me? That's... I'm sorry, it's just... Okay, sorry. I think I'm done. Sorry if that seemed rude. I didn't mean anything by it. But honestly, out of everyone in this city, you chose the worst person to rob, my friend. I mean, it's hilarious, really. Such a terrible choice on your account. You see, you may not have realized due to my friendly personality, but I am a supervillain. I know I'm not wearing my costume, but look into my eyes. See the danger in them? And currently, they're fixated on you. So, you can either escape their gaze and leave, or I'll show you what being a supervillain really means. What the? Oh, come on, not you again. I had that handled, thank you very much. I was just talking that guy down, and then you had to show up and ruin everything. Not everybody needs to be saved, you know. Some of us mere mortals are just fine saving ourselves. Don't act like you don't recognize me. It's me, Shroud. Remember? From the museum? I know you've been following me. Why else would you happen to be down this specific alley when I just happened to be getting mugged down it? Right. Sure, I totally believe you. Now what are you really doing here? It's been a couple of weeks since that museum thing. Are you here to arrest me? Did it really take you that long to figure out who I was? Because my mask isn't really that secretive. More so a bit of style for my capers just to keep things fun. Very few people ever actually see my face when I'm on the job. You're one of the few. So, I'll ask again. What are you doing here? I know your routines. I've been keeping an eye on you, remember? Even more so since we met. And I know this isn't where you normally patrol. So what's going on? Because I know I seemed nice and friendly back in the museum, but that was before you stole my statue off me. I'm a lot less nice now, buddy. So what do you want? You're joking. You're telling me that you've been going out of your way to find me because you want to go on a date? Why, oh why would you want to do that? Also, what even makes you think I'm available? Maybe that whole Flirty Supervillain thing back in the museum was just an act, A way to get you to lower your guard? I mean, it worked, didn't it? Kind of, at least. But to answer your unasked question, I am single. I'm usually pretty busy planning my capers, and don't have much of a social life outside of work. Oh, and before you ask, I don't date supervillains. The only ones I associate with are either way too into it, or complete losers. There's no middle ground. Cue question. For your information, I am the exception. The perfect in-between. Committed, talented, and down to earth. Not giving too little, and not giving too much. I wonder which one you are. It's been my experience that it applies to heroes, too. So maybe you're an exception as well. Because you're not a loser, despite what everyone else says. But you're not too committed either, if you're serious about what you're asking. What makes you think I'd even want to date you, though? Sure, you are intriguing and very pleasant on the eyes. And you did just save me, even though I didn't actually need saving. But you're a superhero. And you're a good person. Both of those are red flags in my book, darling. And from your perspective, I'm a criminal. Why on earth would you want to date me? You know, sympathy points are generally the best card to play when asking someone out. But I think you genuinely meant that, didn't you? Alright, fine. I will go on a date with you. But remember, I'm doing this for you more than I'm doing it for me. And if I get even an inkling that this is secretly a trap of some kind or anything like that, I am going to escape. Got it? I'll scamper across the rooftops and you'll never see me again. Still though, I am impressed you managed to track me down. You're the first person that's ever done that. I feel like a celebrity running into a fan at an airport. So weird. Before we get down to dating though, there is one condition. You can say no to it, but if you do, well, the date's off. We have to do it in costume. Masks on, and takeout. I want takeout. Because there's no way we're going to be able to actually eat in a restaurant in costume, is there? Oh, I am wearing my costume. It's under my clothes. I always keep it on just in case. So, if you'll kindly turn around. Thank you. Right. Here's the plan then. I want Italian. Something hot and spicy. So, I'll leave that up to you. You're the one who wanted this date, so you can sort it out. I'll sort out the venue, and then we can meet up in a few minutes. You mean you don't carry any cash on you when you're out like this? Jeez, I know that costume is skin tight, but I thought you would at least be able to fit a wallet in there. Fine. You're lucky you're cute. Here's some cash. It should be enough, especially in a neighborhood like this. We'll meet up again in a few minutes and enjoy a nice hot meal together, okay? Remember, hot and spicy. I don't really care what it is as long as it meets those criteria, okay? See you shortly. Hey, up here! I can smell the stuff on the rooftops. It smells great. Come on up. There you are. Man, you got that stuff fast. What do you think of the location? Looks nice, doesn't it? Especially when you consider how quickly we set this up. I think, once you get over the slight chill in the air, you'll find that this is better than any restaurant. I mean, with a view like this, I'd say it's worth the chill. Now, what'd you get me? I'm starving. Wow, this is exactly what I would have ordered. Great minds think alike, cutie. We're off to a good start. What did you get? Ooh, that looks fantastic. Can I try some? I only have some of mine. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, that's really good. Great choice. So, how have you been? You been up to much lately? Fighting crime, righting wrongs, living a double life? Well, I assume you have a secret identity. What with that mask you're rolling up slightly to expose your mouth. Not like you could eat food through it, right? So, what do you do when you're not wearing a costume? Oh, and I'm not trying to find out who you are. I'm not going to pry into your secret identity or anything. I'm just curious. I mean, if you don't tell me, I'll just have to make something up for you. Maybe you're a mild-mannered reporter. Yeah, that's original. A science whiz? Astronaut? Stripper? Gotta be something like it with a bond like that. Really? I never would have guessed. Must be hard to balance the superhero stuff and the real world stuff all the time. Why do you do it? I mean, look at me. I'm me all the time, even out of costume. Like in that encounter with that mugger? I didn't hesitate to start flexing who I was on them. But you? I bet if you'd been out of costume, you would have played the part, wouldn't you? Would have pretended you were a meek little civilian. And then, as soon as they robbed you, you would have gotten into costume and tracked them down. Which, now that I'm saying it out loud, I have to admit it does sound kind of fun. But I bet it gets tedious after a while. You know, I can't think of a single other superhero that has a secret identity nowadays. No major ones anyway. Why do you do it? Okay, fair. I suppose I could ask that about a lot of things you do, really, but what I mean is, why do you live among them? Pretend you're a civilian? I don't get it. Okay, I get not wanting to abandon them, but I'm not saying you do that. I'm just wondering why you still work a 9 to 5. Wouldn't it be more fun to drop the man and embrace the super? That's what I do. And look at me. I'm way happier than you are. I can't see your eyes, but I bet if I took that mask off, you would have bags under them, wouldn't you? From all the stress you're carrying. Not only from fighting crime, but from keeping such a big secret from people. And your social life can't be that great. I mean, you asked me out for one. A supervillain you met once and literally tried to arrest. Talk about desperate, right? I'm only joking. But seriously, wouldn't it be nice to remove that stress, hero? Wouldn't it be nice to live a little? Sorry. Probably pushing my luck a bit there, aren't I? Still, you have to admit, being a superhero full time would be much more rewarding, wouldn't it? All the other heroes do it. You could focus on fixing your public image. Maybe even start getting paid. Do you have any idea how much money people make off sponsorship deals these days? That could be you, my friend. Well, like I said, I do keep my eye on a lot of your hero types. I know what you all get up to. But being serious, out of all of them, you are by far the most interesting. It's very tempting to peel that mask away, see the person underneath. But I'm not going to, because that is just no fun. I don't want to see who you pretend to be. I want to see who you really are. And I'm hoping that's who's sitting in front of me right now. You see, superhero masks are like being on the internet. There's a certain anonymity behind them. And the way people act with that anonymity shows you who they really are deep down. Usually. But I'm not sure in your case. You spend half your time pretending to be one person and the other half pretending to be someone else. I mean, which part of you is real? I can't tell. I'm the real me, right now sitting in front of you. Even with my mask off, I'm still the same person. Not you, though. So, which one is it? I hope it's who I'm speaking to now, and not the civilian. But until you figure that out, friend, I'm going to have to leave you. I had a really nice time tonight. The meal was top-notch, but the company? Oh man, the company was exquisite. I had a lovely time. But I don't like being lied to, friend. or people lie to themselves. So until you've decided who you really are, I don't want to see you again. Got it? You could keep what's left of the cash I gave you. From the sounds of things, you need it a lot more than I do. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Maybe grab another meal together. But like I said, until you know who you are, until you've decided whether you're a hero or a civilian, do us both a favor and stay away, alright? Because I'm meant to be the supervillain in this relationship. See ya.